Picture this. You bring home your new Rottweiler puppy. Big paws. Big eyes. That classic black and tan coat. Everything is perfect. Until the first growl. At first, you brush it off. He's just playing. Then it happens again, this time over a toy. And then again, over food. Before you know it, you're asking yourself the question you never thought you'd have to: did I just bring home an aggressive dog? Here's the thing, what you're seeing might not actually be aggression. It might be a young Rottweiler doing what comes naturally, without the right boundaries yet. And yes, an aggressive puppy can grow into a gentle, trustworthy adult. But only if you know exactly how to guide them. Let's clear one myth right away: Rottweilers are not born mean. They're born confident, strong-willed. They're a working breed with instincts to guard, protect, and take control when there's a leadership gap. If you don't step into that leadership role early, they'll happily fill it themselves. And that's where aggression can start to creep in. I once worked with a Rottweiler pup named Max. At 12 weeks old, Max was already growling when people got near his food bowl. His family was worried they had made a huge mistake. But what Max actually had was resource guarding, not a violent streak. With the right training, we turned that same puppy into a dog who would let you take food right out of his mouth without a flicker of tension. The secret? Clear rules, calm consistency, and early socialization. If your Rottie puppy shows signs of being aggressive, the very first step is not to panic. The second step? Start shaping behavior immediately. Puppies are like wet cement. The sooner you work with them, the more solid the foundation will be. One of the biggest mistakes people make is excusing bad behavior because the puppy is just a baby. Every behavior your puppy rehearses, they get better at. Allow them to guard a toy today, and they'll guard the couch tomorrow. That's why I always recommend having the right tools on day one. A good tactical harness for control during walks. A quality e-collar, not for punishment, but for precision communication when they're off-leash. Joint support chews to protect those growing bones, because a healthy body makes for a balanced mind. And puzzle toys, because a mentally tired Rottie is far less likely to act out. Here's the good news: Rottweilers are incredibly loyal to their people. That means they want to work with you, if you show them how. Even a puppy who growls can learn to associate people approaching their food, toys, or space with something good, like praise, a treat, or a fun game. But it takes repetition, patience, and no shortcuts. I've seen aggressive Rottweiler puppies turn into the kind of dogs you can trust with toddlers, dogs who will stand still while little hands tug their ears, and then follow those same kids like bodyguards. It's not magic, it's the result of months of consistent training and social exposure. And let's be honest, they will test you. Rottweiler puppies are smart enough to figure out exactly where your limits are, and push them. That's where you have to be unshakable. If you set a rule, no jumping on the couch, no nipping during play, you have to enforce it every single time. One exception tells your puppy, maybe I can get away with this sometimes. And Rottweilers are great at sometimes. You also need to teach them how to handle frustration. That means practicing calm behavior when they can't get what they want, whether that's a toy, food, or your attention. An impatient Rottweiler puppy becomes a demanding adult. A patient Rottweiler puppy becomes the calm rock you can depend on. If you're in the early days and feeling overwhelmed, remember this: your puppy's brain is still developing. With the right structure, you're not just changing their behavior. You're literally wiring their brain for gentleness. The families who succeed are the ones who treat training as part of daily life, not a once-a-week class. Walks aren't just for exercise, they're training opportunities. Feeding time isn't just about eating, it's about practicing manners. Playtime isn't just fun, it's a chance to reinforce boundaries. That's how you take a rough around the edges puppy and turn them into a gentle, reliable family member. So yes, an aggressive Rottweiler puppy can become gentle. But not by accident. It happens because an owner decides, from day one, to put in the time, the energy, and the leadership. If you're ready to start that journey, check the description. I've linked the exact harness, e-collar, joint chews, and puzzle toys I recommend to every Rottie owner I work with. These are the tools that make the process smoother, faster, and safer. Your Rottweiler puppy isn't locked into who they are today. With you as their guide, they can become the dog who makes strangers say, "Wow, I didn't know Rottweilers could be that gentle." And that's the best kind of transformation there is.